To support the men in blue, gas stations are willing to make sacrifices of their own.
James Torres met with area gas stations that are making sure local first responders have one less emergency to deal with.
We've seen several gas stations in our area with signs like these, running out of gas, while others are saving it for emergencies. There are a handful of Kangaroo gas stations in Soddy Daisy, and that's a good thing for the town's police department.
That's who the city of Soddy Daisy does business with.
So when bags started going up, showing the pumps were dry, Soddy police say it was only a matter of time before their supply was affected.
We started seeing real quickly that they did start experiencing where they were out of gasoline.
Down the street at this smaller corner store, a gas shortage hasn't been an issue, but when the owner and manager found out it may become one for first responders, Angie Parlier sent them a message.
We would be willing to hold some in reserve to make sure that they would have it. We told them we'd be willing to turn one of the tanks off. 1
out of 2 tanks that Green Pond runs, meaning the small gas station would reserve 50% of their fuel supply for emergency responders if necessary. Owners say despite how important fuel is for residents, having gas available for law enforcement
It would be extremely important for the community, and that's the main reason that we want to make sure that we take care of them.
Acting Chief Gans says the action is well appreciated, and he is honored anytime one of his officers has shown an act of kindness from the community.
You know, it's pretty neat to be sitting here in this corner office, I guess you could say, and actually hear the men and women in the hallway talking about how someone may walk up to them and either want to hug or just flat out tell them thank you for what they do.
The Soddy Daisy Police Department tells me that at one point they considered writing 2 to a vehicle to certain calls. They say thankfully the gas shortage hasn't caused them to go that far just yet. In Soddy Daisy, James Torres, News Channel 9.
According to tracker.gasbuddy.com, there are at least a dozen gas stations without fuel in our area right now.